So I want to share with you something cool that I just did for my client. This is a website that I built it long time ago, like a couple of months ago, maybe even a year. And now what they wanted us to do is to change the order of this animation. Instead of having the grid split, like one of the workflows growing to be full screen, they wanted one of those things to be to start full screen under the like the title, the hero, and then shrink into back into this into the grid, right? So what I did in Webflow is basically I swapped the order. Like I put the previous thing here and kind of just organized the layout. There's no interactions at all. I just changed its position, right? And from this point on, I just use my trusted tool called CloudBridge um, with the help of Claude Code. I used Claude Code here inside VS Code. This is how I use it, and it's comfortable for me. So basically, I'll just explain you how the thing works. What CloudBridge allows you is that you give it a folder you want to sync, and it just syncs that folder for you with the cloud, right? So if you create a file, for example, here we have these two files that Cloud created for us, and you want to embed it inside of Webflow, you can grab the embed code, the embed tag, paste it inside the project. I can show you that it's right inside here. Paste it here, right? And then it will just live there. So once we put the script tag in there, we have kind of a active file that whatever we change here will be updated to the cloud, and then we'll also kind of have update in Webflow too. So it's kind of you work locally, right? But the thing affects the website itself. And this is a very kind of so far it feels like one of the many solutions that allow that. But the cool thing that I have added to my project, to this tool that makes it much more usable, is that all of these errors in the console, all of these messages and all of those things are being sent back to CloudBridge. So you see here in CloudBridge there's a folder, and inside there's a file called console log, and all of the logs that the website that are being generated at the user are being sent back to Claude. So basically, it kind of closes the loop where Claude can spit the code and create the GSAP interaction, and also create console logs to make sure that it works as expected. And if it doesn't, those logs come back to it, and it knows to also check them to verify that what he was trying to achieve was actually working. So all of this logic and how it works is lives here inside CLAUDE.md, right? Everything is explained to it. So he actually knows that when he creates something, he will also needs to create logs to verify itself. And he knows that he needs to go to this folder and check those logs to see whether the thing was actually work. And then it allows it to kind of reflect on it and iterate and improve whatever needs more work. So I basically went to it and told him that I need to make some changes to animation. We replaced a video, exactly what I told you, but in a lot, not as clear. Replace the video growing full screen from the grid of 9 to video first shrinking to grid of 9 items. I need to adjust the code to make it work. You have logs, etc. Try to figure it out, right? And then he goes ahead and says, okay, list script folder, and there was nothing in this folder because it was just a new project. And then he downloaded the HTML to inspection, find gallery related class name. Then he started inspecting the HTML, look at the structure, see what's there. Checking the selectors, sticky image, checking everything, getting all the context they need to how does that page is actually built in terms of HTMLs and in terms of CSS, right? and then he created homepage2.js. So once he created that, I immediately was able to find it here in my synced folder and like grab it and paste it there. And he started working on it. And from that moment on, that I pasted that script tag and published it, I didn't need to touch the designer at all. I was just looking at the website itself, and I was just looking at Claude trying something, having the page refresh, checking the logs, and just doing it. And everything that followed that point was just art direction. I was telling it I need to fix the fade-ins. I need to fix the timing. I need this to start earlier. I need this to go later. I need to time those correctly. I want the video to cover the hero. Hero is sticky. Once covered, it should be pinned till the grid starts entering and shrink into it. And then he kind of talks that back to me and tells me, good, this is the proper choreography rather than two disconnected twins. And then he created homepage, the CSS file, which was also I was able to add that to the project, right? And then like all of this, all the fun stuff that goes in here, all of this sophisticated JavaScript and all these math and everything that goes around here, all those calculations, you can't achieve that in Webflow using like the interactions panel. It's just not possible, right? So I was just able to give it this task, allow it to get the logs back to see if it's successful or not, and then add some, kind of some tweaking and some babysitting to make this thing work really well. So if you want to see the result, it's not published yet. I think they're going to publish it tomorrow. This is why I was in a rush to get it out today. Let me refresh. So yeah, we see the video cover the center of the screen and then shrinks back into the grid, and then the grid kind of moves. Every column moves in a slightly different timing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I was able to just change the layout and then give Claude the task and the context and the option to look at the result to just, make this work. And now this code, now once it's over, I can the code can live here in my CDN, or I can just copy it and paste inside an embed, or host it in GitHub, or whatever you want. It's really, really flexible. Yeah.